so this is the exact spot where the actual equator line is. Now that they have scientific equipment and, you know, precise measurements, this is the spot right here. This is where they're going to do the experiments to show you one side of the equator and the other. And you can't fool physics. This is what we're going to see right here. See, I've been going around telling everybody that south of the equator, when it goes down, it goes like this. But I'm seeing it do different. I'm seeing it go the opposite way. So I want to see it for myself. Okay, so we're right on the equator line. So the sun rises in the east and goes to the west directly overhead. So in the morning at 6 o'clock, the line would be over at 6, the shadow. And right now, because the sun it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the shadow that's being created is pointing at 4. At 6 o'clock, it will be pointing at 6. And it works every day perfectly because in this part of the world, the sun rises, you know, over at the horizon and goes straight overhead. It doesn't do that anywhere else in the world. Only here it goes straight overhead and sets to the west, straight overhead. So this sundial is perfectly accurate. Now, the sun is gone down now, but you saw it earlier where it was pointing at 4 o'clock.
Walk toe to toe.
So toe to toe?
Yeah.
Well, it's too hard to do.
Yeah, it's so weird. It's so hard. Chin up. Can you feel the pull?
Well, it's hard for me to balance, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
I'll put the leaves in.
Look at that. A little movement with clockwise.
So it goes clockwise. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
That's a little movement with clockwise.
Yep. Now, I put it over here. Okay, but let everything stop, right?
Yes.
Now, this is north. So the way I understand high pressure, cold air that's going down in weather, it goes clockwise. Water should be doing the same thing in the north. That's the way I understand it. But let's see what actually happens. Okay, go ahead and pull the plug.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay, let's see. It's going straight down. Let's stop it for a second. Stop all the water. Okay, and then I'm going to put the leaves here. Okay, go ahead. Let's see. See, we're not far enough away from the equator. This is the problem. See, we have to go to Africa. We got to get further away so there's a definite real effect. Because if you pull it straight up, there we go. There we go. That's correct. That's correct. Clockwise, going down. Now let's take it over here. I'll get the leaves. Okay, so we're south of the equator here. It should go counterclockwise when anything descending is south of the equator. So we're going to pull the plug. Okay. So this should go counterclockwise. Ready? Okay. It's not working. Yeah, this is not the equator. Wait a minute. It's very close. Now let's go to the equator line and see what it is on Google Maps. Okay, we're standing on the line here. It's not exactly 0. Let me try it again. It's not exactly 0. You can see that it's minus 0.001093. Now, let me try it again. The problem is the GPS is only accurate to about It depends. It could be 10 feet, it could be 15 feet. So we let it connect to the satellites. I'm going to put my finger on it here. Okay, and again, get the measurement. And again, it's minus 0.001136. We want to see that at 0. So let's walk and go a little bit north. Let's go up here and see. So we've walked a little bit north of that line. And let's see where it is. We're getting closer. It's minus 0.000853. Let's go further north and see where the exact line is. We're getting closer. It's at minus 0.001002. So we probably got to go another 200 feet. Let's go over there and cross the highway. We're going to find it. Let me see, because it's at minus 0.0000, like it's a point with 4 zeros and then 865. So let's walk just a little further back here. Could be right about here. Let's try this. Right here and see what it says. So we're still just a little bit south of the equator. So let's go just a little bit further. Maybe about right here. It's still a little bit further. Now we may be at the point where, because of the accuracy of the GPS, it could be like plus or minus 10 feet, that we can't get the exact, but we can be within 10 feet of it. So let's go just a little bit further and see. Right here. This is hilarious. It's plus 000, like 5 zeros,
My goodness.
10, so it might be right here.
Right there, that's it.
Could be right in this spot. Let's try that.
Look at that.
Let's try. Okay, let me try right here. We're at the point now where we can only be within about 5 feet of it because it's changing each time. Like the accuracy, I'll show you what I mean by that. You can see how when we have this GPS spot, the accuracy is anywhere in this circle. Like when you have that circle, if you want super accuracy, that circle has to be very tiny. So it looks like we're at like, plus or minus 5 feet or something. So using the GPS on Google Maps, we actually went north of where they show the equator was at that museum, and we kept getting closer and closer as we walked north across the highway, and we've determined the exact spot of the equator to be right here, and that's about plus or minus 3, 4, 5 feet. So it could be just this far, it could be about here, but it's right here. And if we were to do the demonstration with the basin of water, we walk a few feet and place it down here, pull the drain, see the little leaves floating. South of the equator, which is this way, the leaves will go counterclockwise every time. And then if we go north of the equator this way, and just go a few feet, we'll find that when we pull the drain out and the water goes down, it will always go clockwise.